already know how we get down. Y'all knew how we got down before the other how we got. You see what I'm saying? So come
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about DaBaby. It looks like DaBaby done got into another fight, man. It looks like he done got into it with somebody who's close to his circle, too. Now, you guys might remember a story that came from last summer, man. During Memorial Day weekend in Miami, it was a crazy weekend, and a lot of things were going on. And there was a news story where DaBaby got arrested along with one of his artists by the name of Wisdom in a shooting that allegedly happened at a swanky restaurant in downtown Miami, right? Well, that same artist, Wisdom, was recently seen in a video getting into the fisticuffs with DaBaby, man. They both swinging, man, for the fences. It looked like DaBaby tried to pull off a 360 hook. It was wild, man, to be real. It was one of the most creative punches I have ever seen. And DaBaby and Wisdom, you know, they usually roll tight, so this is weird. And some of the things that DaBaby was saying after the alleged altercation took place, you know, it got broke up and everything, was a bit alarming. So what we're going to do is go through all the videos that DaBaby posted yesterday leading up to what people are calling an altercation or a fight, right? But before we get to the specifics and go over these clips, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about DaBaby. In this, I guess they were in Columbia, South Carolina, based on what DaBaby was saying in earlier videos, that, you know, he was going there for a show. I guess he's got several shows lined up in the Carolinas, and he was promoting them online. So earlier yesterday, he posted these videos right here.
Columbia, South Carolina, get your together. All my boo-boos, you should already have your hair done by now. All the real you should already have that fit put together. It's going down, man. It's against the party tonight. Colonial Life Arena, man. We live. Met me and several others in Columbia, South Carolina tonight. I'm on the way to met right now. I'm jumping on 77 right now. I can't wait to see y'all. I'm telling you. I see the Mets. You know how we get in this Carolina. Already know how we get down. Y'all knew how we got down before the other how we got. You see what I'm saying? So come on, let's get with it. Let's get with it, man. I see y'all in a minute, man. You know it ain't nothing but an hour away, 50 minutes if I'm driving.
Now, in that video, you can hear from DaBaby's own mouth that he's going to be in Columbia, South Carolina. And you can tell by the outfit that he has on, it's the same outfit that he has on when he gets into the alleged altercation / fight with Wisdom. Now, DaBaby was pretty much just promoting there. He was letting it be known he was going to actually be in the house, you know what I mean? Letting people know it was a real thing and telling them to show up, right? And this is a normal thing, like I said earlier, right? But DaBaby has had some abnormal things happening lately. He recently had a shooting at his crib. Remember, he's fresh off of a shooting at his house where somebody allegedly tried to break in and DaBaby was there home. I think the dude showed up at like 7:30 at night and DaBaby just, you know, saw him scaling the wall allegedly, according to what he said in the 911 tapes. And then DaBaby, as soon as the intruder came into his property, shot him. So it's wild that DaBaby is always caught up in some mess. And this hasn't changed because I don't know if it was before the show or if it was after the show or maybe it was even during his set or he's about to hit the stage or whatever, man. But DaBaby got into an altercation according to this video. Now, there's parts of this video I had to block out because, you know, YouTube really doesn't like, you know, the showing of the actual hidden, but you'll get the gist of it when I play this clip. So let's check it out. Okay, so in that video, I could break down the parts that you might have missed. So it looks like DaBaby and Wisdom, I don't know what happened before that because DaBaby is just kind of casually walking up and by him. And then he pulls off this 360 like punch, like a full spin. Like this thing couldn't have had any power on it or any whip on it at all, man. Because he does a full 360 and tries to, hit Wisdom, allegedly, according to what the video looks like, right? I don't know, maybe he wasn't trying to hit him, but that's what it looks like to me, right? Now, Wisdom immediately eats that punch and gets to swinging back. Now, Wisdom is visibly way bigger than DaBaby. Now, that size doesn't always matter because DaBaby, we've seen him knock out bigger people before, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly. But that dude is a different kind of big. He's kind of built like a defensive end if you look at him like an offensive lineman type dude. So he kind of just ate that and then just went to swing it back. And the people got in the middle and tried to break it up. You know what I'm saying? Now, DaBaby probably could have got a better punch off if he would have, swung with more power or been more direct with it. But I don't know, man. But he was obviously going off as well. He was like, he had a lot to say about the situation. He said something about his crib. Like, I don't know exactly what he meant there, but I heard him keep saying his crib, and he called him a little boy. Now, Wisdom, even when he got arrested, I think he was only like maybe 19 or 20 years old, and this was during the time that there was a shooting in Miami. So he's obviously a really young dude, man. So DaBaby is just calling him a little boy, and I don't know what happened. Maybe this is a falling out, or maybe this is just a beef between homeboys, they just getting into it over something someone said. But obviously, DaBaby wasn't feeling it, and he felt like he had to take it there. But when you think about the fact that Wisdom is in his crew, this is one of his artists, it makes you wonder what led up to this point. Or is this an overreaction from DaBaby, man? Because DaBaby, he seems like to get into all these situations a lot, man. These type of situations, I should say. He gets into them a lot. Like, there is no artist in rap right now that's been in as many fights or as many shootings as DaBaby in recent years. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of artists have been into little fights and stuff like that it makes a little bit of a headline, nothing serious. Like NLE Chopper, where they whole little situation at the beach. But DaBaby, come on, man. We fresh off of a shooting like a week ago, man. And then before that, we was fresh off of something else, man. It seems like these situations either tend to follow him around, or dude needs to keep a better circle, or hire better security, or maybe even stop overreacting and realize, dog, he's in the key position to be taking over the rap game, man. He's one of the most streamed artists on YouTube. He's got a lot of positives in his career, even though he's had some hiccups and some bad things in the past. But what do you guys think about this video, man? Do you think that in this situation that DaBaby might have been overreacting, or based on some of the things that he was yelling after the situation, that he might have been justified in actually going at Wisdom? Now, also, here's another caveat. What do y'all think about Wisdom swinging back on DaBaby? Is his career in jeopardy now? I mean, would you swing back at the CEO of your label or the boss at your job and think that you'll still have a job in the future? Or do you think this just might be a nothing burger and these guys are just having a friendly little skirmish? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of there. Peace.